Hello, generic introduction here. Gotta keep it sweet because I've less than 30 seconds. This is an alien I made based off of the Tomato Nator, excuse me, meme from ages ago. Um, I thought it was really funny. I thought it'd make for a great alien. Uh, Made this over Christmas, 2025. It was nice. This is Gorlick. I think I've got slightly longer than 29 seconds. I don't. This wasn't based off of a meme, so I'm sure editing me would put in something just as hilarious. Um, this one gave me a little bit more hassle than Tomatonator. The coloring took me a while, but this was also done in the same sitting during Christmas. Onion, based off of another phonetic based meme this time. I American Twitter is a gold mine sometimes. Um, yeah, no, the coloring on this one is a bit of a hassle, but you know, not as bad as the others. So this was Brotato. No meme on this one. Um, this one, while it took me a lot longer to do, um, I actually found it quite cathartic. So that was okay. I was happy enough doing this one. Um, I did this entire series in two brushes, except for one near the end, which I will hopefully touch on. Um, so I used the I think it was just a technical pen brush, and then the syrup brush. That's it. That's all I use for lining, inking, sketching. But I like how this one came out quite a lot. This is Turnaround. Um, there's not a lot I can say about Turnaround. Um, it was subpar, not my best. In terms of inspiration, it I was at a complete blank. There was just nothing going on. I just thought I would continue the theme of large tongues. I thought that was funny. So that will pop up a little bit more. Um, Imagine these guys as like sort of crocodilian that live in like mud huts. You know, they're just chilling in there all day, making art or something. Smart enough to do that. Carrotweiler. This one, I think, was my um, biggest disappointment. Um, I'm not really a dog person, so my interactions with them would be limited. So I quite like um, the colors, I guess, but in terms of shape, there's been better. Now, Land Mycelium. This is just Potato Mine from Plants vs Zombies one, um, but like to the left. There's not a lot going on with this one. Um, it's like the underside of one of those breakfast mushrooms. Not the button mushrooms. We'll get to that one. I actually did mess up the Omnitrix. I didn't notice this until I posted it. Now, there's Rad-ish. Um, Not my worst. It's certainly. Um, it's the obligatory aquatic alien, and I liked the pink. I guess that's something. Not really much of value, you know. Thumpkin. This was a pretty simple one that I initially messed up completely. I mean, look at that. That's terrible. But that one, this one came out much better, lot smoother. Um, the coloring on this one took me maybe 20 minutes. It's basically done now already. Now, button up. Button up started off as a strawberry based, more dog like. Then I thought, yeah, we'll go again with this. But then I thought it looked a little bit too much like a cheese spider, which I would like to have a go at in another upload, another drawing. But I thought I would love to do a button mushroom. That's what I was saying earlier. Big fan of this one. I really liked how the colors came out in this one and the sort of ringmaster aesthetic. Now, this is the Kevin amalgam that I did last minute because people thought it would be cool to have up on my Instagram. So I obliged. Who am I to not give people what they want? Unfortunately, it did flop completely, so whatever. This whole playlist was sort of based. It was based kind of just imagine anything you can get in like a vegetable patch. Imagine like a sort of, this is hyper specific. I was trying to make it much broader, but I'm going to give hyper specifics. In Little Big Planet 1, one of my favorite games of all time, the introductory stage, like World 1, is the gardens, which is themed around sort of British countryside, quote, the gardens. And it's that light, cheery sort of aesthetic that I thought, I'm going to take that and with Kevin, I'm going to flip it on its head, and I suppose to an extent, the other aliens too, with their massive rows of teeth. I suppose with this now you can see where my cat decided he would help me out with some of the line work near the top right corner there. This is actually amalgam number 3 because I did 2 others with some other uploads I'm going to put up after this one. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier with that other brush. I thought I would try it out, broaden horizons and all that. But I just, I don't know, I just couldn't get it quite right. I ended up wasting a lot of time trying to get that one right. So I just, back to basics. Sometimes it's better the devil you know. But, so, this is Kevin number 3. 2 other Kevins were put up because I actually did Tomatonator and Gorlick, and then I had to put that on pause because I took part in a month-long challenge, 20 days, and I did one Kevin per 20 days, or per 10 days, I suppose, for the 20 days. And really proud of them. I'll be posting them. But yeah, I think that's everything.